Hi. So, what I found quite interesting recently is people exchanging comments whether a written text, a narration is written by an artificial intelligence or someone true, genuine, an authentic writer. And this is actually testifying for the functional illiteracy of the majority of such commenters. Because a person who reads many books, authors, diverse styles, has a bit of knowledge of semantics, semiotics, uh, pragmatics, rhetorics, meta-rhetorics, and so on, can immediately discern with the first look whether something is written by an artificial intelligence or not. It doesn't take much effort if you are well read to discern it. However, I'm commenting this because I found that there are certain accusations of those functional illiterate people towards certain authors that they are using artificial intelligence because they wouldn't conjure something either this erudite, intelligent, knowledgeable, or stylistically correct. On the other hand, there is plenty of artificial intelligence nonsense on the web. Every post, every comment, and so on. And they cannot discern whether this is written by a real person, and in good trust, they assume that it is. Now, this is the dissonance here. That people with absolutely no acumen in understanding what great damage it is doing to literature, to writers, to genuine authors, cannot even discern the simple fact. Whether it is written by the writer's experience, knowledge, soul, heart, workshop, spirit, or the knowledge, or the large spirit, the large character, the ethos that he brings into his writing, or whether it is a large language model generating some story, some nonsense, or trying to edit some parts of this writing. So, I stopped writing books around 2023, 2022, just for the very sake of seeing how things develop. Perhaps it is not a good idea because a genuine author will be recognized, and I write niche books. There are niche of the niche, occult, metaphysics, politics, ethics, and so on and so on. However, I can see how much damage it can do to the real, genuine authors. I'm not talking about great literature, grand literature, belletristics, epics, and so on. Because this is a very rare prose nowadays. It is almost non-existent. There's no grand literature anymore, no Dostoevskys, no Tolstoys. However, I posit that we will be drowning in this artificial intelligence generated content quite soon in your online bookstores when everyone can be a writer and an author. That's not a bad idea, right? The question is quality. And I'm not a modern day Lodis. I live along the artificial intelligence, right? But it takes away plenty of humaneness and human spirit from it, human experience. The effort, the cognitive processing, the soulful, emotional understanding with deep insight of it. So from the Plato's cave, we go to Plato's catacombs. And from Plato's catacombs, we go to virtualities and simulacras and artificial intelligence. There we lay chained, the black tar closed in a box. Echo chamber. I wonder how it will develop. I'm a strictly observant of the future developments, and I'm not a Cassandra, because you never know. So let's see.